Yo, what's up, y'all? This be Johnny and J Mo from Steership Podcast, letting you know to like and subscribe to us on any listening platforms you may be able to listen to podcasts. We are on Google, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and YouTube. All right. Who want to jump it off? Me or you? Let's wait for that plane to go by.
Hey yo, it seems like nowadays everybody got something to say. I'm like, say it to my fucking face, punk.
I'm about to say, man, I thought you was about to give off some type of Kendrick Lamar energy or something. But since you say it to my face, punk, I don't know. All right, anyways, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, what's up, y'all? What's up, man? Welcome to another episode of Steership Podcast. This be your boys Johnny and
Hey, Mo.
Yeah, man. We just over here just chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? Doing the once a week show.
Hitting you with the ones and the twos.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, I already had this goal set up for myself. So, anyways, we gonna do this show. You know what I'm saying? And do what it do. So, anyways, man, what's been going on with you though?
Basketball.
Yup. Yes,
Watching
sir.
basketball, playing the game.
Yes, sir.
Cooking.
It's funny. It's interesting that you said cooking and stuff like that, man. I don't know. I've been thinking about whenever I'm in the kitchen whipping up, probably do like a little, hey, this is how I make my meals type shit, like a recipe type of video. I don't know, just to get some viewers on YouTube and
A little
whatnot.
instructional going on.
Something like that.
Oh, another thing.
What's up?
That would be nice though. But I've been looking into some coding. Just looking into coding.
Coding, like
Programming
computer?
and coding, yeah.
Okay. Why coding?
Just heard of it and just wanted to see what it was about. Like I know what it is, like what it stands for and what it does. So it's just, something that powerful, that something that does that much, you want to at least see how good you could be at it.
Sorry about that, guys. This is me pouring up some water. Very thirsty. But coding though, that's like something that I was probably looking at when I was younger and whatnot. But I don't know. I'm beyond coding now.
Yeah, I just like
Gotta learn programs like C++ and all that shit.
that's coding, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just a lot of it's more used now than it ever was. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing too. It's like in life, I'm always looking for what's going on and that it can be sustainable, or what's coming that's gonna be the next big wave. And this is going on and it's sustainable. And
Yeah.
I'm not looking at it for career wise. Like if I can make some extra money off doing it, that'd be cool. It's just something that into the media business, you into the creations and you got trademarks and brands and you want to build, and then you can build websites, you can make games, you can make a lot of different stuff just knowing coding. You can have our own characters, and we can have our own little cartoons and having them moving. Just have them moving is coding, and have words coming out their mouth is coding, and you know what I'm saying? So just that'll open the door for a lot of things. Just if I learn how to do it, if I get more of an understanding of it, and I can introduce it to somebody that maybe can help us out with this shit eventually. But I was doing some coding earlier, to be honest with you, but I was doing it with the help of an app. It was just helping me learn how to make things appear on the screen, basically what codes to use through HTML. That's the coding I was using.
Oh, you're using HTML?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like,
Yeah, that's like the simple program that most people. That's the easiest that we can get our hands on.
That's not just the easiest and most simple. That's the program that everybody uses to make websites. That's like
Very common. Yeah, that's why I say
that's
that's what I meant to say. It's the most common one for us to get our hands on. The most used
for websites, making
Okay.
websites. But I'm gonna learn JavaScript, which that's what I'm learning this through is Java. But I'm gonna do Python, which is like the easiest one as far as in typing in the codes. I don't know as far as learning the codes.
Yeah.
But I know HTML is simple. Python look pretty easy. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, right now I'm just doing Java.
Yeah,
Java.
I'm familiar with HTML, Java. I'm not familiar with Python. Yeah, because back in the day, I kind of dove a little bit into coding because of graphic designing.
Yeah.
It kind of intertwines with one another and stuff like that.
I thought about you when I was looking at it was just a YouTube video I was looking at, and I was taking notes, and I thought about you most definitely, because I thought about video game design, graphic design, and those things, and I know coding is key in those things if you want to make your pictures come to life.
Yeah, of course.
Bring,
Of course, yeah. That's like the simplest way I got involved into coding was making GIFs. With GIFs that we were making though, we were like making, like, say you'll take like a video game character like Ryu, and you just want to make Ryu just do his little bread and butter punch like jab, crouch jab, Shoryuken. You could take bits and pieces. I forget what they call them, like sprites or something like that, and just link them in together. And pretty much it's almost like doing a flip book. It's almost like doing a flip book of Ryu just doing his little bread and butters, standing jab, crouching jab, Shoryuken.
Yeah, but if I was able to get something out of it, it would be probably the cartoon characters, like the characters that I can make interact and do things. So that would probably be for video games. It would be mostly for shows. If I was able to get characters to move and it'll become as easy as typing and writing as coding, and that makes me
want to look into animation. How I know a little bit on how the animation like processes goes out, because you got to do it like you have to. Back in the day, they had to draw it script for script for script for script for script. It's like shit. Nowadays, you got programs like Illustrator that can help you out with that.
Yeah. And that's another thing, I'm gonna need too, is an illustrator. I may be able to code eventually, and this has some coding that has to do with like a numerical code. It's like if you're good with math, this code right here should be working. And people who know me know I'm very good with numbers, so I'm thinking of looking into that one. But it's just stuff to look into. I'm looking into coding, programming. It was something, like I say, cooking. I've been looking into learning how to cook different things, and the stuff that I already cook, different ways to cook it, different recipes with some of the stuff I cook.
Like for some reason, man, like I've been trying to go the vegan like meals route, right? And I hit a stump road. I hit like a real fucking like stump in the road, dude. It's like, damn, this is the only dishes I know how to make. So I'm very, very forced now to go buy myself a vegan cookbook. I actually want to learn more recipes, vegan style, like not just the shit that I already know. Like I just need a cookbook. Like I think most people do need to have cookbooks, because like real talk, I learned how to really cook from my dad. My dad taught me the fundamentals of cooking. My mom just teach me the recipes and shit. And she don't really have any cookbooks, and her recipe, I want to say palette is very limited. It's very short. And I'm like, I want to have more variety than just this. This is okay, but we can make more.
I literally YouTube everything I want to cook.
I do it too, but like sometimes, man, I don't know, for some reason I don't even go on YouTube like how I used to anymore. So it's like, it's best for me. I'd rather read it than watch it. For some reason I could absorb it more when I'm reading than I'm watching it.
See me, I'd rather watch somebody cook it, because I want to see exactly what they telling me to do. I want to see them do it, but I want to see how theirs come out, because in my opinion, the shit don't never come there. Mine never come out like it's supposed to. So if I look at theirs and say, okay, they added exactly this, and then I don't know, just when they cooking, they give you more suggestions, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So the type of learner I am. I just like to see you do it.
Yeah, you do. It is good to see it hands on. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, but it's just like, I don't know. I guess it's just that little perk in me.
Yeah, I understand it. That's why they have different types of learners. I'm just that type of learner that you show me and then get the fuck out my way. Don't sit around. Don't do shit. Don't ask me if I got any questions. Come back in later, and if I'm still in the same spot, ask me if I have. I trust me, I'm gonna know all the questions I have then, because I'm gonna figure out like the shit I can't learn.
True enough.
But shit, more than like most things I've learned in my life is show me and get the fuck out my way. Because I don't mind making a mistake by myself, because I know I'm gonna keep it going. Motherfucker might look at you and say, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? They be tripping over your mistake, and you be like, I'm cool, like I'm just knocking this shit out. I gotta go back and redo some shit and get it right. And
that's how I feel like too. Like sometimes when I work with somebody, I literally just work with a person, like to their comfortability. Like for some reason, if you have anxiety for some reason, I'm gonna try to lessen it. Like I don't give a fuck, but when I work by myself, I can get this shit done. Like for real, I could just get this shit done. I know that. Like I really do work best by myself than when I'm with someone, because technically it's like I need to get the leadership role. But sometimes I'll be like, I look out for others as if we're a team instead of just me individually trying to be, hey, boss man. You know what I mean?
Now my shit different. If I know what I'm doing, like if I'm good at what I'm doing, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna do like, and if you moving too slow, and if you like, I'm the type of nigga like, oh man, it's too much, man, it's too much. I'll be like, I'm good enough to where if you work at your pace, I got us. We gonna I'll let that nigga know, like I'm that nigga that say,
oh yeah.
It's on me.
Like I said, I'm the assist.
Yeah.
Like, cause everybody that I know that ever fuck with me, they ever work with me, they be like, yo, Johnny works good. I'm like, for real, I'm the assist nigga right there, for real. You line it up and I got you, like boom.
Like if I'm good at it, I'm gonna run that show. I'm gonna say, hey man, I'm not even gonna run and see what I'm a suggestive nigga, because I'm always good at splitting tasks. That's how I clean. That's how I do everything. I compartmentalize. So I say, hey man, won't you do this and then I do that, and then we can come together and do all this at the end, and everything will be done. We all did the even amount of work, and we was all both knocking out two separate things at one time.
That's nice.
And they might come together and they might be like, nah man, well I want to go over here and do this shit. Some shit might take them all day that I might have to go here, do this, do that, and then come over here and help this nigga do this shit.
Right.
I'm like, I ain't gonna be the nigga that say, no, this is what you gonna do.
Yeah,
I'm the nigga that'll say,
I'm not that
okay,
nigga.
but I'm also the nigga that it might depend on how I feel that day. I might make you do that whole goddamn role if I got the power to, because I might just knock them two out and say, nigga, you wanted to do that shit? Nigga, I did them two, knock that shit out by yourself. Or I might just get mad and knock my shit out, that shit out, and go wipe the goddamn middle part out.
That's
on
the
that
thing.
nigga.
It's like, I'm not gonna argue with you and tell you do this. If you can't handle it, I'm gonna handle it myself.
I'm either gonna show you.
I'm gonna just take it and just do it.
I'm either gonna show you I don't need you or that you need me.
Exactly.
One or the other. If it's that serious, if it's that type of situation, I'm not no fool gonna walk into something that I need help on or I need learning on, or I'm not that type of person that just because I'm good at something, I'm gonna be an asshole about it.
Exactly.
No, it's
those
just,
the motherfuckers I hate working with, dog. The assholes who like think they know everything and shit like that, and they just kind of undermine you a little bit.
It's just,
They
if
really
I've been
do.
doing one thing for 12 months, 13 months straight, and they tell a motherfucker come help me for 2 hours, it's no way in hell I'm gonna sit here and let you tell me how this next 2 hours is about to go, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna tell you, and if not, then I suggest that you, I'm not gonna suggest you, but I would rather you go tell the boss, man, I'd rather do something else.
I'd rather you just leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'd rather just leave me in my space, man. Let me take care of this, and I got this.
That's
And
what I do.
got
I tell the boss, man, you give the group projects to them niggas, and anything that gotta be handled by a big man, give that shit to me, man. You got a big ass order that need to be hella correct, that need to be not just correctly, but stacked nicely. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit done on it right, cause I had a lot of niggas I was picking orders and shit. Obviously, like, a lot of people don't know I was picking orders on the warehouse and shit.
Yeah.
So we'll have a lot of work sometimes. And we had niggas who could pick a lot of shit in one day, but boy, that shit looked like, where's the shit at? It looked like basically somebody grabbed all the nuts and bolts and put them in a box and say, nigga, it's 60 and 60. Like, how I'm supposed to know? I'm supposed to come count this shit and make sure it's 60 and 60.
Yeah.
How the fuck I'm gonna know? You just throw all this. Me, I get that shit, put it in a bag. You got 2 bags of 30. You got 30, 30, 30, 30. You like, nigga, like, damn, nigga, I swear, man, I got into the warehouse and started doing shit, but you know what I used to always tell them when they say shit? I say, I got a black mama. My black mama wasn't going for shit. See, no disrespect, but a lot of my Hispanic friends, they mama cleans up. They moms cleaned up a lot, They moms and the sisters, they cleaned up a lot. The boys been bad and shit, go outside and play little badass kids. My mama, we all had chores, and then we didn't do our chores, she beat our ass. So trust me, I got my ass beat a lot for not doing my chores. I still had a dirty room, a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
but
you
I'm
just
saying,
shine light on something, man, because at my job, I could literally say I clean the best.
I sweep better than all these niggas. I
I
organize
clean
better
the
than
best.
these
Like
niggas.
I could literally say, man, for only an exception of some of y'all, I clean better than most of y'all. I'm like, y'all the motherfuckers don't really be doing shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
And it be so fucked up. And one time, man, when this guy moved me from this machine, I'm a machine operator at my job. This guy, he moved me from this machine and put this other kid up in there, this Colombian kid, right? So this dude fucked the whole fucking area up, chewing tobacco, spitting that shit on the floor. fucking got this. I gotta work with 2 bands. I gotta work with 2 saws. Right at the bottom, it collects all like all the other leftover metal, cause it's like a bunch of fucking metal shavings. He let that shit go go crazy for like about 2 weeks. You know, they fucking told me to come over there and help him clean that shit. And I was like, man, fuck y'all, man. This some bullshit. That nigga had that shit so piled up, it was looking like ant piles, like African ant piles and shit like that, metal shavings. And you have to pull this draw. But it's metal shavings in a draw. You feel me? You gotta pull that draw. So that shit is hard to pull. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, this some bullshit for real. Like, I feel when you shine light on it, I'm like, man, we actually clean better.
Yeah, so like I just the type of guy, like, if you give me something I can do from by myself, I don't care how big it is. As long as I know I can get it done, you ain't putting too much pressure on me. I like a little pressure, because pressure is what makes my time go by fast at work, because I know I gotta stay moving. I ain't got time to just sit back and bullshit.
Yeah, pressure kind of keeps me grounded.
Yeah, I like that shit at work. A little bit of pressure. Like, I don't like bitch nigga pressure. What I call bitch nigga pressure is,
what is that?
You scared, the boss scared that he gonna get bitched out, so he acting like a bitch nigga. So his pressure is some shit that, let's say, it might take me a half a day to do this shit, and they need it in 2 days, and he coming up to me like, "Oh, you gonna get it done? Oh, you gonna get it done? Oh, you gonna get it done? Do you think you get it done?"
Like a little bitch.
Yeah, because
like
he's
a little
scared,
bitch.
and that's what I call bitch nigga pressure. Like, that's the shit that make me say, "I'm gonna get it." Like, and I do it fast just to get the nigga off my ass, because he is the boss. I can't really tell him how I feel, so I knock it out and be like, "Yeah, it's done, boss." Like, "Yeah, good, 2 thumbs up, bitch. We did good." But I hate that shit. To me, like, that's the shit that make me go back. And when we had those group meetings as employees, and we want to decide who a real nigga and who a bitch nigga, that's the shit that make me decide you a bitch nigga. For real, man, because that shit is unacceptable, man. As a boss, you gotta have some gall. Like, I feel like a boss is like a pops. It's like a anything that's leadership role. You gotta, we follow the leader in the sense of this shit.
Of course.
You wanna act like a bitch, we should walk in the front office and be, our tails tucked and all, do a little wine job.
Of course, man.
Shit.
It's like your leadership your workers reflect your leadership.
Yeah.
How you carry yourself is how we are gonna be. Man, that's like on some situations. I know, man. This I'll just say a guy, right, won't even step to the upper management to like even request for like some overtime. You feel me? If the overtime is popping off at the warehouse. Now the workers are looking at you like, damn, man, you a bitch, so we not gonna really fuck with you. Like the more you act like a bitch, the less your workers are really gonna really fuck with you. They like, okay, we see how you act. And basically a leader puts his own neck out for his workers. If you're not even willing to do that, man, why the fuck should I even work hard for you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to be based on chain of command. I don't have to it's more difficult for me to talk to somebody up ahead. You have more leeway than I do. You're pretty much like the middleman. Now, if I can say fuck the middleman, then maybe I deserve your position. That's how I see it. Yeah. It's like, man, for real. Like, your leader should not be a bitch. You don't want your leader to be a bitch, do you?
Nah, I feel like he can't be, because I need to know that you got my back. Like, if they up there trying to fuck us over up top, that you gonna stand up. It's like being in basketball and your head coach a bullshit nigga. He's scared to tell them niggas. He's scared to sit down sorry ass players.
Yeah, then your team gonna be bullshit niggas.
He letting the star niggas run them over. Like, you gonna be like, man, we don't respect this nigga. Like, come on, bro. It's anything, like I say, just that leadership role. Once you put yourself in that leadership role, that's why I always felt like, and people always told me, and that's what they say, bosses, certain things are chosen. They not really made, they chosen. You kind of born to be a boss. You born to be a pimp. You born to be certain things in life. Like, you gotta have a heart. You gotta have the gall. You gotta have a certain charisma to do certain things.
Yeah.
And to be a boss, like, niggas used to tell me that shit all the time, because it ain't even because I can tell a nigga what to do. It's because I can explain to somebody why they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, look, we gonna knock this shit out. Then it's a team thing.
A leader, that's what a leader does. A leader leads. A leader don't have to be the best fighter or the best whatever, the best title of that, the best worker, the best fighter, the best whatever. You know what I'm saying? A leader knows his team. He knows his team, and he knows who is good at what they do.
Yeah, I've worked with people before that just used to tell me, like, nigga, you should be running this bitch, based on how I was just handling business around the, you know what I'm saying, around what I was. Like multiple people used to say that shit, like, or ask me, did I at least have a supervisor role? And I'm like, I'm just a regular warehouse nigga. But like I say, once I become good at something, I start directing shit. Like, hey, y'all over here some shit, especially because at Sigma, it got to a spot, nigga, like, they let me really just make it mine.
Yeah.
They said, hey, organize it to where you're comfortable with it. I literally reorganized this whole motherfucking section of the warehouse that I used to work in.
They gave you your own session.
And it was me and another dude that worked in that bitch for like 18 months straight. So it was like our shit. You know what I'm saying? So when niggas start trying to, hey, can you train so-and-so them to come over there? And I'm training them to come over there, and they telling me, well, I work like this. This is how I do shit. And I'm just like, well, train your goddamn self. You need to know where something at. I might help you, but other than that, nigga, you got it. I ain't gonna break shit down for you. I ain't gonna make it easy for you. Nigga, for nigga ever...
That's how you work? Go ahead, big
If somebody ever created something or came up with a plan on something and wanted to give me the blueprint of how it's done or how to beat it, nigga, I'm gonna listen to that person. Nigga, I organized this warehouse. Don't you want to know what went into, like, why where shit is? Not, I ain't gonna sit back and give you the history.
So you be like, so when you be training somebody like that, like there'll be a new guy or somebody that already works in the warehouse.
Either or. I've trained like at least 6 or 7 people, probably like 10 people at Sigma.
I'll be like this: if it's your domain, if this is your domain, tell me how you run shit.
Like, I've had people that literally came in and self-taught themselves, like 2 or 3 guys that I say about 1 or 2 guys that I can think of that I got out their way, and when I say they got on their shit, they was like on this shit the whole day. I just see them pulling their orders, handling their business, and I go to them and commend that shit. I ain't the nigga that's gonna hate on, cause one thing I don't never, my job ain't gonna never be threatened.
Yeah, be like, I like that shit, man. Hell yeah.
No matter how good you get in this warehouse, you might, nigga, they may have a sweep every year and sweep niggas up out this bitch. What they kind of do every year. I'm gonna be good. I used to always tell nigga, I was always that nigga like, you ain't never gonna worry about me and this bitch stressed out about her. Hey, I heard they gonna start letting people go. I'm the nigga that be like, I don't give a fuck, like, nigga, cause one thing you gotta know is your value. You gotta know what you bring to the table.
Exactly. I be telling people that too. I be like, man, know your worth as a worker. It's like, yeah, you gotta get a job, man, but you gotta know your worth. You gotta know your worth, and you gotta make that, and you gotta make it known for real.
I be having that old school, old man attitude. You remember them old men back in the day? Them niggas used to talk all that shit at work, man. They talk, boss man couldn't come up to you and talk shit.
Nope,
you know why?
Can't do it. Why?
Because
they do their shit.
Not even that. For one, my business is handled, nigga. Like, you lose me, you gonna lose a great one. But for 2 is, I know I'm good at what I do, nigga. I can go do this shit anywhere. Like, nigga, you ain't the only nigga paying a nigga ride around on a goddamn forklift.
Exactly.
So, thank you for teaching
Especially
me, though.
if you know the market. If you know the market and shit like that, they ain't gonna want to lose you.
Man, shit, nigga, I know easier forklift jobs. Nigga, I'm a forklift / workout nigga. Half that shit is working out, nigga. I need a nigga. They got jobs where niggas literally do all the pallet shit for you. All you doing is picking shit up and forklifting that shit. Like, nigga, I'm actually putting this shit on the pallet too. And this ain't no goddamn groceries, nigga. There ain't no loaves of bread, bitch. This is manholes and shit.
Metal, nigga.
So, nigga, like,
tough shit, nigga.
So yeah, we got like a lot of little pipes and elbows and shit, nigga, moving up, stacking them shits up.
That's a job. That's a job that requires a back brace. God damn.
Shit, nigga, back was broke, damn, after that
Fuck
shit.
you
Not
right.
the job though, obviously, but
yeah. I feel you.
But that used to my workout though. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in that whole, me and that nigga too, and that whole working out with all that shit. We had boxes, nigga, like we moving, obviously boxes, and when we had so much shit in that bitch, we just working out on. But that's just what I like to do. I like to work. That's why I need my own land, cause I don't want to work for no other nigga shit. I don't mind working like for somebody, but the way I was working, hard work, I'd rather do that shit in my land. Like, fuck it, I go tear the back down, go build a backyard in the goddamn yard before I go fucking lift them goddamn.
If I had the land and shit like that, I'll just fuck it. I don't care. I'm not gonna do it right now, but if it's legal and shit, I'll grow weed.
I'm gonna grow me some smoke.
I'm gonna grow me some weed.
Legal or not, it ain't that illegal, nigga. They ain't gonna come put a nigga in their feds for 15 years. They ain't gonna put a nigga in jail for real. They gonna come take my weed and make me pay a fine. I just hate, I'm gonna have to go back and forth to court. That's really it, honestly.
Money.
Yeah, money and time. Shit nigga hate spending. Nigga ain't got enough of either or. And but I want to get me some, if I get some land, I'm getting me some horses. At least I'm getting, cause what I told myself I'm gonna do, I just thought about this shit. Like last few days I've been thinking about this. It's once I get some land, I'm buying animals and getting vegetables, because I want to have so much stuff to do every day. So many reasons when I wake up to just go outside and do
something.
things. Yeah, I don't want to
give your life purpose.
Yeah, niggas think we can ride 4-wheelers and shoot guns. You ain't gonna want to ride 4-wheelers and shoot guns all the goddamn time. That shit gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But them horses and shit, that shit you gonna have to do every day. Take care of your land and take care of them animals. Cause I'm gonna give me some.
What about the idea like get a bull and 2 cows?
I don't want no cows. What I'm gonna do with some cows?
Cattle, livestock.
I'm not gonna do no livestock. I would do some. I want horses, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ride horses. Like I'm not gonna sell the cows. I don't want to eat the cows.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking about.
I don't want to do that neither. It's like, I'm
like,
raising y'all so y'all can go be slaughtered.
I'm literally gonna have
for
dogs
some people. That's
and horses. Dogs and horses. I'm gonna have a pond out there with some fish in there. I'm gonna go fishing all the time, and of course I'm gonna shoot the guns. I'm gonna ride the 4-wheelers. But then I'm gonna take care of my land. Big ass yard to cut. I got a tree to go knock down.
I think I'll settle with a garden, a nice size.
Yeah,
garden.
nice ass garden.
I mean, with a bunch of vegetables, fruits.
If we ever go to East Texas
herbs.
together, I just always picture. See, when I picture land, I literally always picture that land. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm saying. That bitch got like the pond probably dried up because them old folks over there ain't doing nothing with it. Excuse me, people, if you're listening, but they don't really do nothing with it. But shit, I go put some more water in that bitch. I put some fish in that shit. It got a lot of land to do everything. We used to have a garden in the backyard of the main house, which is the main house now because they got 2 other houses there.
Man, but now you got me over here sitting here envisioning like what my dream house would be like. I'm gonna draw that shit out, but continue.
Yeah, I would like to have land with animals, a beautiful family, of course. Of course, the house area would be a house area. I wouldn't have like fucking horses in my backyard. The horses would be over in the stalls and over in the horse pen area. And I would have my backyard, but I always wanted a pool in the yard because I love cooking, barbecue, and what's better.
So you'll have like a mare and a stallion, and then you make more horses.
I'll probably buy a gang of horses.
Oh, so you want breed?
Probably not.
Okay.
I probably sell my horses, but I probably have somebody come breed them if I did breed. I wouldn't want to do all that myself. Horses and dogs. Just horses and dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I play with my dogs, ride my horses, take care of all.
Shit,
of
with
them.
the dogs, if you got the money like that, shit, you could also start like a kettle. I think it was a kennel. Yeah, you can start a kennel.
Yeah, that's what I would like to have, man. And then, of course, my apartment in the city. I come out, spend a couple weeks at a time. Of course, all this, I get tired of it and just go get peace and quiet for a couple months. And if I want to get away, wherever place I want to be at, I could. And of course, you got the money to travel anywhere you wanted to, so I wouldn't have to have a house everywhere. I would spend most of my time in my ranch.
Yeah, exactly. I really want. Yeah, that sounds like a true Texas boy right there, man. Want a ranch.
Have a cookout, big cookouts. Everybody can come over, pop fireworks, shoot guns, smoke weed.
Yeah, that's what I want too. Like that.
Music loud.
I feel you, man.
Got the trampoline. They got the basketball court. They got the pool to go swimming in. Of course, I play video games. You don't think I'm gonna have all the games? Shit, I'm gonna have a nice size TV with the game hooked up. If I get a ranch, I'm gonna have a house. My house is gonna be built. Like I'm sorry, family, East Coast, East Texas family. We ain't pulling shit up. We building our shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, I ain't pulling shit up, nigga. We building that bit. We gonna do some little boosty shit. We gonna chill we gonna be at the downtown apartment for a little while they building my shit.
What's it, downtown apartment? Hell yeah, shit. We've always been talking about that, huh?
That's what life will be at. That's exactly what life will be at. Family be on the ranch, cause my mama love peace and quiet anyway. My sister love a lot of company and space, so that shit the ranch ain't gonna be out in like 30 hours away. That shit gonna be
out there and like, you say in the ranch, man, shit, you can see the stars at night, man. That shit be beautiful.
Cause the stars at night are big and bright. Keep it all Texas.
I was not gonna sing along with you on that one. I just did not feel right. I did not feel right. But I was like, yeah, you true. Shit, you go out there like, fucking wilderness Texas, man. Look at the stars. It's like, damn.
When I go to my daddy's house, you literally forget how beautiful the sky is living in the city so long until you go out to the country.
Go out there to the rural areas, sure.
Just go out there and at nighttime you look in the sky, which you can hardly get to take it in because when you looking up, the sky's so motherfucking beautiful. And when you look down, you don't see shit but darkness.
Yeah. So you want to just keep looking at them damn stars.
And you hear that crickets and shit. You like, man, too many bugs and shit about here, man. but it do look nice outside at night.
Is it fucking? But got the
But,
crickets and you got some whatever else is
like,
creeping through the darkness.
And what's the name? You know, on the West Coast, they got a lot of clear skies.
Mm-hmm.
And when we was driving to West, and like in Mexico, New Mexico, and
Yeah, New Mexico got beautiful night skies.
New
It really
Mexico
do.
and Arizona.
It got beautiful night skies. Like
At night.
that nightfall is so beautiful. It's
Because
like
the skies
damn.
had no clouds.
Yeah.
So at nighttime you see all the stars.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there for real.
Because he liked to sleep in the middle of nowhere. Well, who he is my sister's husband, who's a truck driver, whom I drove with to West Coast. I don't want y'all to think I'm in some type of a marital relationship with another man. You know what I'm saying? When I say he likes to sleep, referring to us, but nah, we was
What?
in the motherfucking truck. You know what I'm saying? We was in the truck. Because I say he likes to sleep, and it sounds kind of weird. That just, to me, it did. To people who might not know, it might be, we got a lot of first time listeners sometimes. It might be a first time listener out there, man.
Maybe. All right. So, anyways, shit. We was talking about land. We was talking about cooking. Shit. Oh yeah. So okay. NBA playoffs, man. Shit. What you thinking about it right now, man?